Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Of course, guys, I am here to help you to become a better professional, and we are talking about LinkedIn profiles. And as a Gen Z professional, we want to make sure that you have all of what you need on there to grab the right people's attention. Whose attention do we want to grab? We want to grab the employer's attention. We want to grab the HR administrator's attention. We want to grab the hiring manager's attention. So we're going to get into that right now. Stay tuned. Hey there, beautiful people. Hey there, awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally, guys. I want to jump right into this. Of course, as you're coming in, go ahead and drop a like. Share if you care where you are coming from or where you are hailing from tonight. We want to jump right in. Let's get to brass tacks. Let's get down to some business. All right. Now, want to make sure that you have what you need. If you are a Gen Zer and you're watching this tonight, I want to make sure that you have your, let's see here. Let's get crack-a-lack in here. You have all of the pieces that you need on your profile to grab the right type of attention. So we're going to go through a couple of very important steps when you're setting up your profile here on LinkedIn, because believe it or not, LinkedIn is the social media for professionals. There's some other things going on LinkedIn now. There's going to be more businesses being more engaging and things of that nature, because it has changed slightly. But the core of LinkedIn is going to still be for business owners. It's going to still be for people that are looking for great opportunities, and they're going to be able to find it on LinkedIn. So we're going to jump right in, shall we? You want to make sure that you have a clean background, good lighting, very clear professional picture. See this guy, you can see his face, you can see his features, you can see his hairline, and he is in a suit. At least in the frame of this picture, it has a clean background, it has good lighting, and he looks like he wants to get hired. He looks professional, he looks ready to go. That's really all you need, folks. You can take this picture even with your phone, but you want to make sure that what you're wearing speaks, I am a professional and I'm ready to work. It doesn't say, I want to go to the club. It says, I want to work and I want to be taken seriously. So you have to make sure, of course, just like his, here you see a clean background. You see him in a suit. He's ready to go. Vice versa for the ladies. We want to make sure that we have on we have on very appropriate professional type of jewelry, professional level makeup, where it doesn't look like, it screams, I am a professional. It doesn't scream, that I'm going to be in a clown show. You want to make sure that when you're doing your makeup, as women, of course, that you're doing it at a professional level, so it makes you look better, not worse. Okay, you also want to make sure your LinkedIn banner looks decent. You don't have to use a boring background. You can kind of color it a little bit like how this one is colored. You can also use free Canva templates. If you don't have a Canva account, you can go ahead and actually establish a free version of Canva. Canva is doing wonderful things. I can personally attest to that. You can actually go ahead and set up a brand colors. Let's say you chose a particular color. You want to showcase that on your profile, so you can go ahead and set up like a little banner. Make sure you get the dimensions right based on how the LinkedIn profile is set up. So make sure you're using your free tools to make you look good, to make you look professional, And make sure your tagline is in that banner as well. Whatever tagline you want to use to show your professionalism based on the field or the industry that you are in. The headline should say, please stop using recent graduate looking for opportunities, because that is so vague. Anybody in the professional space is not going to be moved by that phrase. Okay. As a matter of fact, it's going to say, I don't know what the heck I want. What kind of opportunities are you describing what you want? Let's look at here. It says, you can use things like social media strategists helping brands to connect Gen Z audiences through viral content. That is very specific. It's saying, what is it that you're going to be doing? How you're going to be helping them, and who you're speaking to. Your headline should say, you see what it says? What you do, who you help, and what's your magic. Okay? Boom. That's a scroll stopper. At least you don't have to question what this person does. You don't have to question what audience that this person is serving. You don't have to question what is the magic that they bring to the table. It's answered right there in the headline. You want people to you want to catch the hiring manager's attention by having that profile ready. Now let's look at your about section. All right. This is your personal elevator pitch, but on digital paper. Okay. That's also that you're also going to use some of the same information on the professional or executive summary on your resume. These are things that you can use that information interchangeably. Okay. You want to start with your why. Okay. Sprinkle your strengths and finish with what you're looking for. Please write like a human. I know people use ChatGPT for a lot of things, but your personality and your professional human, the human side of you needs to be reflected in how this is written. I'm passionate about telling authentic stories through content creation. I've helped student organizations grow their, please make sure you spell student organization, not orgs. I'm just going to leave, of course, the HR person in me is going to always, Student organizations grow their following by 300% through Reels, TikToks that actually connect. Now, this person has wrote with their about section the type of results they provide being in the role that they're in, or describing the type of role or the type of industry they're in. They're already telling you the results that they've provided for their other employer or for clients. Authentic, simple, impactful. How can I help you make your bottom line better? How can I help you? How can I help your business in some way, shape, or form? Your about section should have those ingredients. Okay. Experience and results section. Make sure people, even if your job experience is retail, campus jobs, or internships, please highlight the results, not just what you did. Okay. Yes, if you worked as a cashier, but you want to describe it as processed over 100 daily transactions with 98% accuracy and top customer reviews. You're saying you're a cashier, but you're an accurate one. Okay, you're at least describing some results that you did 98%. Make sure you're quantifying, using quantifiable information to express or to communicate the results you bring to the table. People don't care about, yes, you knew how to file, you knew how to do these things, but what type of result did you produce? Okay, at the end of the day, impact is impact. You got to own it, but you also have to learn how to communicate it on your LinkedIn profile. Okay, skills and media section. You want to make sure you highlight your skills, and on LinkedIn as well. When you start listing out your skills, there are going to be people you're connected to that can quantify or can verify that you have used that skill based on the relationship, professional or not, that they've seen you use that skill. So the more people that can endorse your skills, the better off it is for you. So adding skills will definitely help. Don't list Python if you've only watched one YouTube video about it. Please make sure you're listing things that you are actually, skilled in. Don't sleep on the featured section. You have a featured that has a video that's showing or a project portfolio that you can post, or a specific resume that has specialty things on there that showcases your results, showcases who you are, showcases what you can do. showcase the results you can produce, a portfolio link of some kind. Make sure your work speaks for you. This is quantifying your experience. This is giving you the latitude to say, I don't just talk about this. Here's proof that I've actually done it. Here's proof that I've actually produced that result. This is where you showcase what it is that you can do by using media in some way, shape, or form, whether it be through audio, visual, portfolios, whatever it is that you use. Make sure you post either a link or you have a video of some kind. Yes, you can put a video on your profile on LinkedIn. Okay, make sure you're using that section for that reason. Now, of course, LinkedIn is not a resume graveyard. Let's be clear. It's a social media, so be social. Comment on posts. Share your thoughts. Post your own content that is professionally related, even if it's just once a week. This is a way to start building your personal brand as well. If you are in the fashion industry, so if, of course, you can read an article, give your assessment about it, whether it be an audio assessment, a video assessment, or you can write a synopsis, or you can post some form of a meme that you can make up in Canva, or some form of provide your opinion, make comments on other people's posts that's related to the industry that you're in. Because the more you are posting, the more that you will come up in people's searches within that specific industry, and that will help you to be seen more. Make sure, folks, you're using 80-20 rule, right? 80% value, 20% personality. Let people see you behind the title. Not just, okay, I can do these things, but here's also my personality that goes with that. But make sure you keep it professional, folks. All right? At the end of the day, I want to make sure you know that if you are looking for help to get your LinkedIn profile and your resume together, and you're looking for additional help, then you can go to calendly.com/mentorshelly3, and let's turn your profile into a career magnet that recruiters will be begging you to take, or will be calling you to take advantage of opportunities that they have available. Please make sure you comment below if you've made some changes just based on some of the suggestions I have provided here. But before we go, I want to make sure that if you do book a consultation with me, this is what you'll get. We'll build your stand-up LinkedIn profile. We'll work on making sure your skills, you have the skills, or you package the skills that you have for the job you really want. So we'll make sure we tailor that. That takes some comprehensive one-on-one work. And we'll create a personal plan for you to land interviews faster, because the faster a recruiter can find you is the faster you can get interviews. And if you can get the more interviews you get, the more opportunities you have to be able to lock in the right type of opportunity. And of course, guys, I want to make sure that we can, give you the opportunity to work with me directly. But of course, if you have other questions in regards to just LinkedIn in general, you can always email me at mentorshelly.com/contact, or you can leave me a voicemail or an email message, and I'm more than happy to return your voicemail or email within 24 hours. But if you definitely want to work one-on-one to get your particular LinkedIn profile together as a Gen Zer or as a professional in general, especially if you're looking for, better opportunities, whether you're laid off or not, or whether you're a Gen Z getting started in the professional world and you want to make sure that LinkedIn profile is working for you, not against you. I can personally tell you that LinkedIn has helped me to find the last 3 jobs. And it wasn't that I was applying on LinkedIn. It was that the recruiter or the hiring manager reached out to me. That's how powerful LinkedIn can be. Okay, guys, so go ahead and like the video, share, and subscribe. And as you're coming out, go ahead and share this with somebody that you know will find this helpful. All right, guys, take care. This is Mentor Shelley, over and out.